Hello everybody and welcome to Nosgoth. That's right, I'm in the closed beta. My name is Digm, and we're going to be taking a look at this game today. So, what is Nosgoth? Well, Nosgoth is set in the world of the Legacy of Kain series. That's right, vampires versus humans. And it is a team fighting game, a third-person versus. You can play either as vampires or hunters. In fact, the game switches you each round. And, well, it's a team versus game, so let's jump in and have a look. Now, I'm only a new recruit, so I'm going to stick with that for right now, and we'll find ourselves a match here. And if you would like to win your own beta key for this game, well, we are giving them away over at sanitarium.fm. Just go over to sanitarium.fm and go into the IRC chat anytime a DJ is on air, and we will give you information on how you can win your very own key to the Nosgoth closed beta. You know you want one. You're really going to want one after we play this game. So. Alright folks, so here we go. We're loading into a match. Well, actually currently we're syncing. It does that a lot. It is a closed beta. So we have the option, we're on the human team right now, of playing as a hunter or a alchemist. Now I have played with the hunter a little bit, so we'll start with that. Hunter has a crossbow called a repeater, bolos, which will disable enemy vampire attacks for a short time, and explosive arrows. So, pretty simple. The objective here is, well, kill vampires. As you can see, it is, as I said, a third-person game. Now, you'll notice a lot of verticality to these maps. That's because the vampires, well, they play vertical. So, we will get to that in just a couple minutes. As a human, you have a dodge roll and a sprint. Let's go, guys. So the game controls very smoothly. Standard third-person controls, WASD, right-click on the mouse, hold it to sort of aim down sights, left trigger to fire. As you can see, Q and F for my special abilities. So let's kind of move out here a little bit and see if we can find ourselves some vampires to slay. It's not the prettiest game I've ever seen, although it certainly has a coherent art style, and it does kind of remind me of the world of Legacy of Kain, which is good, because it's, you know, set in that universe. This right here is a healing shrine for humans. Vampires actually refill their health by feeding on downed players. So, two very separate mechanics there. There's a vampire. So that smoke you see is a special ability for one of the vampires. I believe the Reaver. Okay, so he's going to try and flank us. I'm quite sure. This team is wanting to play rather conservatively, and I'm honestly okay with that. I haven't had a lot of experience with this map, and I certainly have no desire to get down low where I can be pounced on, which is something we will see when we play the vampire side of things. I do like the way that they've done this. They really wanted you to feel like the humans were powerful as well. So, that's a dead vampire. That's the ground pound ability from that class. So, while the vampires are powerful, it is entirely going boo whip in the background. So, I'm going to get down from this little... Well, actually, I'm going to heal first and then get down from here. So, it is a little bit of a timer. Ooh! No. Oh, there's one down there. So this crossbow is rapid fire. As you can see, you do have a cooldown on your on your ability there, as you would expect. Shrine is currently down. Oof. I'm going to see if I can get to a supply station. Need to find another one, actually. Or I could just fall off and die. Let's switch loadouts. Killed by dime bots. Falling damage in this game, good to know.
They're out there.
So I don't know her loadout that well. She's got some form of shotgun. I'd really like to explore this map a little bit, but doing so without my team is suicidal. So it looks like we're just going to play defensive up here. This is not a great example of the human gameplay, or maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't played enough to really get the feel for the meta of the humans yet. I do know that she has a firewall that she can throw down. I'm not quite sure what her... Ooh! Ouch. Let's see if we can get healed and reload. Oh, that's smoke. It is a very fun game to play. It's very tense because the enemy team has a completely different set of skills and resources than you do. One XP for a kill assist. Lovely. Oh man, that hurts. You can see the vampires can really just kind of hit and run. There should be there's a heal station right down there, but I don't know if I dare go for it. That wall climb. I do like the alchemist. Very neat loadout. Completely different set of skills and playstyle than the hunter. There is another class that's locked to me right now, and they managed to kill us and force us out of our position, so stick together, guys. This is where you don't really want to be. Okay. No, this is not how all games go. I've played a couple, and this is rather different from what I've experienced. That ground pound is brutal. Where did he go? Where did he go? So as you can see, the vampires are superhumanly fast. Burn. I could go for a heal station right now. There's one. Oh my god, can I make it? Now, I am vulnerable while I do this. Have some light, mofo. I've left the captions on for you guys because oh, I'm on fire. Note to self, don't dive through, you're on fire. Haha, nice. All that damage. Okay, so that was a victory for us. Now we switch to the vampires. So, as you can see, you get XP for each class, as well as player XP. So I'm going to play as a Reaver. The Reaver has a pounce that you can use. It charges up and then you target it. Also that smoke cloud that we've been seeing, and their F skill there is an evade that they cannot attack, but they dodge all incoming attacks for a short period of time. So you'll see immediately that the dynamic with the vampires change because they can do that. So I'm not entirely sure where the humans are going to spawn, but the levels are designed nicely to complement the dual play styles. There they are. And I'm going to turn my dodge on and get out of town. It's got a nice clear message, attack disabled. The climbing is automatic, which is nice. There's not really a lot of thought that has to go into it. And now we can heal by executing. So the vampires play extremely differently. You do get XP for execution, so there is a reason to do it. And if you're thinking that the vampires seem a little OP, in my experience they might need a little balancing right now, because once you start rolling, it can be really hard to stop them. There's also a flying class of vampire, which I really want to unlock. I do dig the fact that you can move while you're charging up your pounce. And you can also charge up your melee attack with the Reaver. I'm getting out of there. Let's see if I can execute one of these guys, but I'm probably going to get... yeah. Nope, because you're a bad shot. It's so satisfying. And evade and run. Shouldn't have gone in there, though. We'll take another loadout. We'll do the Tyrant, which is the big guy. Has Charge, Ground Slam, and Ignore Pain. You'll see a perk over there. That's my daily perk. It's Nimbleness. Makes the vampires wall climb faster. So this guy is a big, huge bruiser. He's all about the melee. And what I can do right here is kind of get over behind these guys and then just charge in, except I flubbed it. There we go. I could really have used a execution there. So he's a lot slower, plays a lot different, but he's super, super fun. There are 2 more classes of vampire. And that ground pound is so much fun. His execution's a little different, as you can see. That fire hurts. So far, I really dig the play of this game. It's got a lot of really neat concepts. And, ouch. So that's a little bit of play with him. I don't prefer him as much, so I'm going to go back to the Reaver. I just prefer this class better right now. I have a feeling I'm really going to like the flying type. It's like the speedier playstyles. Despite the fact that anybody that watches me play Smite knows that I do love my tanks in that game. The crouch animation is so great. You can also use it as a long-distance travel option like that. And you have no idea I'm here. Being shot at. Where's that coming from? Whoop. So the levels so far are designed in a way that makes it really fun to play as a vampires, but not super overpowered in terms of the verticality. Got the kill assist though. So we're getting close to victory here, which is nice. Let's get over there and see if we can get another kill in. That was the Steam overlay, not what I wanted. It's that whole thing where holding shift to run and also wanting to check the score by pressing tab. Oh, hello. There we go. Got the round-winning kill. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying my time with this beta. I really can't wait to play more, and I definitely will be covering it more on the channel. So folks, if you want to check more of the game out, be sure to hit that subscribe button coming up, and if you want a chance to win your very own beta key, don't forget what I said at the beginning of the video. Check out sanitarium.fm anytime there's a live DJ on for the next, I believe it's 2 weeks. We'll be giving you details on how you can win the codes. So, my name is Digm. Later.